Runchat is also great at generating videos from the images you create with it. These are just some examples of how you can generate fly-through videos of architectural forms, how you can generate blending between real-life images and exploded axonometrics of your drawings through first-last video generators. It's also quite useful for generating product marketing videos. Here are some other examples of what people have been making inside of Runchat. To get a lot of control, first-last video models are fantastic. I'll run you through some of the options you have for generating videos inside of Runchat. We'll open a new workflow, and I want to go back and grab some images of things that we've made so we can start to make them into videos. So one thing we definitely want to do probably is take this output. I think this is going to be great for animating. Okay, so I've pulled in a few images from previous example, and I can think of a few interesting things that we could do with this. The first might be to like pan across or like zoom up over the landscape in this image. So for this, we will look through the video models and we will just try the current most popular model, which is Veo 3.1 Lite, which is image to video. We'll ask it to drone pan over this environment. So we'll run that. It's going to use Veo Lite. It's going to generate 8 seconds of videos. The aspect ratio is set to auto. Cool. So you can see it's done a pretty good job. It's invented a surrounding landscape. And it very quickly leads you to the conclusion that, gee, it would be great to have more control over what is in the remainder of this frame. And that leads us to using first last frame video model generators. What we're going to do is we're going to start with this image and try and dolly the camera around to the right and display the same building from this angle. Now, we are going to use the lighter, cheaper versions of Google Veo's models. The full price versions are incredibly expensive to use, so we'll just skip that for the moment. But you could use, like, for instance, Dance fast image to video. We're talking 600 credits a second, which gets pretty expensive. So we're going to use Veo 3.1 Lite first last frame. That's 125 credits per second. We're going to start. The first frame is going to be this image and the last frame is going to be this one. This is the same building rotated and we've just kind of panned alongside it. So we're going to say that the camera slides sideways to the right at a steady pace. It keeps the building in view, same building from a different angle. That's going to be 8 seconds. The aspect ratio, the other one was landscape. So let's also do landscape and let's run that. That's 1,000 credits. Here's the output. You'll notice that instead of trying to connect these two images and blend smoothly between them, it has this kind of cut during the middle. To be honest, I think that's almost preferable, given that a lot of the time it'll really morph the geometry and aesthetics of things to try and force it from one frame to another on the cheaper models. And I do think this is a problem that would be solved by using a higher quality one. So this gives you a rough idea of what's possible with these types of first last image models. I'll show you one last thing, which is that we can also combine these videos as a way to just output one single video that already has these two connected. So you don't have to export this to an external video software. We'll combine those. And in a few seconds, what we'll have is this first video followed by the second. So you can quickly see how we're just making local project type videos from just a simple Rhino model, some really clean renders of it, and then use of first last video models. Thanks for watching.